I am JJ from Discharge, and you are watching Metal Transistor.
Tell me what punk means to you.
Punk means to me absolute freedom, non-conformity, fighting against all the injustices, everything that's wrong with this world, trying to make it right.
So with that in mind, what was going on in your life at the moment that you discovered punk and it clicked with you? That fits with what I want to do.
What was going on with my life in particularly? I just never fit in with anybody. I could just never relate to other people at all. I just never felt the connection. You know, I just always kind of looked at things that most people wouldn't look at, and I heard punk rock, and that was just, you know, that was it. I just related to it instantly. You know, they were saying things that I felt, and talking about things that, you know, I would like to talk about, and you know, it was just instant. You know, I just instantly connected with it.
What was it that first made you think, that's what I feel, that's what I feel?
It was the energy and the anger, you know. I was an angry kid, I was a pissed off kid, and, you know, it was pissed off music, and, you know, it was great to see other people felt pissed off, and it wasn't just me, you know. Gave me a bit of hope.
Right, why are you punk to express yourself?
That's what I found, that's what was happening at the time, and you know, it came to me, it found me really. I didn't really choose punk, it just kind of found me. And
do you remember that moment when it found you?
Yeah, Dead Kennedy's Plastic Surgery Disasters album. I heard that and I just thought it was fucking bizarre, and I just kind of related to that. So.
Right, that might lead us into the next one actually. Is there one person without whom you wouldn't be doing this now?
No.
Who showed you that record?
I think at the time it was a sister's boyfriend.
Okay.
Left a cassette. Just left the cassette at the house, and you know, this weird picture of like some like decrepit hand on the cover, and I loved it. You know, it was just weird. And I've always been a weird kid. You know, when I was a young kid, I was into horror films and shit, and my mother was buying me like Halloween presents for Christmas. You know, for Christmas I was getting like chopped off rubber looking hands and shit. And yeah, it's just, you know, it's just a strange kid.
So would you say that punk fit in more with where you already were than you fit in with punk? Yeah,
it just made sense, you know. As I said, it just, the message and everything and the anger was there, and that's what I was feeling.
The sort of music is generally perceived as loosely say by outsiders, as aggressive. What do you have to say about that?
It is aggressive, you know. It's aggressive music, you know. It doesn't necessarily mean the people singing it are aggressive. Sometimes it's just a reflection of society in itself, you know. It's like with Discharge, I mean, you listen to Discharge, it sounds aggressive. We're singing about like war and stuff, but it's anti-war. We're singing about the horrors of war. We're not like condoning it, you know. We're not saying war is good, fucking bomb the shit out of each other. We're saying this is fucked up, like this is wrong, you know what I mean? And I think to other people that might come across as aggressive when they hear it and they don't really get the message.
You said there are people coming across it and not really getting the message, and I think that's the key. Why is it that some people understand that aggressive music represents peace and other people think they just take it as aggression?
Some people are just smarter than others.
Nice.
Some people get it, others don't.
That's perfect. Right, well, final question. Does punk serve a broader purpose, like a communal need? I don't mean necessarily individual, I mean when you actually get together and there's a group of people and you realise this needs a group of people to make it happen.
Well, of course, yeah. I mean, if other people weren't doing it, I mean, if it's just the band playing with no one to play to, then it's kind of pointless, ain't it? So, yeah, of course you need other people involved with it, you know. You need different kind of styles of music. You don't want everyone to sound the same.
How much do the lyrics play a part in that, given that it does require a certain political drive?
For me personally, it's all about the lyrics.
Okay.
It's all about the lyrics for me. I mean, that's usually what connects me with music, you know. No matter what type of music it is. If it's good, it's good. I don't give a shit if it's fucking dance music, reggae, country, whatever, metal, punk. If it's good, it's good. You know, the lyrics are saying something. And if it speaks to you, it speaks to you.
So, for you personally, is that a prerequisite that the lyrics have to have some weight behind them before?
Not necessarily, not to make a good song. I mean, there's cheesy pop songs that are good, but I appreciate it for what it is. It's a cheesy pop song. Not to be taken seriously. You know, I wouldn't consider it good music, but I appreciate things for what they are, you know what I mean? But for me, you know, for me, real music, it speaks to me, you know, good lyrics and stuff, and that's what kind of connects me to certain songs or bands.
And that in itself transcends like genre boundaries. As people, you know, that's punk, that's metal, that's hardcore. I think irrelevant. Just
doesn't matter.
It's more about the message than anything.
Yeah, it doesn't matter to me if it's real, if it's got feeling. That's, you know, that's good enough for me. That's it.
Nice. And specifically for the website, heavy metal, your thoughts?
Again, you know, to me, music is music, and I don't care what type of music it is. You know, I grew up with punk. You know, most of my life I was into punk. But metal, you know, there's metal that's just as good. So, doesn't matter.
If it's good, it's good.
If it's good, it's good, and that's all that matters.
Which of your lyrics connect with you the most?
Funnily enough, I'd say Hate Bomb, really. It's such a simple song, ain't it?
What about
It's
that
just,
slow one?
oh, that, yeah, I mean, that's, you know, yeah, Infected. I mean, that
Infected,
was,
yeah, that's fucking cracking.
you know, that was kind of part of my life with drugs and stuff. But Hate Bomb, it's such a simple, basic tune. Just sums it all up easily. Done. 2 minutes. Over.
Do you mind if and absolutely feel entitled to say no, thought I'd ask you a little bit about, you mentioned about drugs and stuff like that. How much do you think narcotics affected your perception of the punk scene initially?
Well, it probably was through punk that I started doing drugs when I was younger, and it got me into a lot of trouble. And then it turned into a full-time job, a full-time habit. Eventually led me to prison, and eventually led me out of the punk scene because I didn't care about anything else except drugs. So it was almost like punk got me into it, and then the drugs got me out of the punk for a bit. I kind of disappeared, faded away. Got locked up for, spent 2 years inside.
What got you back into punk?
Getting sober, yeah. And just realizing, you know, that's who I am, it's what I do.